Panthers at home on a Sunday afternoon. Sitting second on the ladder coming into this round. Blocker, Coach Ivan Cleary has said Nathan will ease himself back into it. Is that what you expect?
I very much doubt it, the way he ran out there onto the field there. He's excited about playing, loves his rugby league. Been out since round 10 with a hamstring injury. I don't think there'll be any putting your toe in the water. I don't think that'll be. I don't think that's the way he plays on his home ground here. Wonderful kicking game, and haven't they done a great job since he's been away? As you said, sitting in second position, the Panthers, they will start to get on a roll now. Not far from semi-finals.
He can barely keep the smile off his face. Only his third game since round 3 too. When you talk about Nathan Cleary. So plenty of stars on show here. Yes, there are some missing for Penrith, but it's still a side to be reckoned with, and they're on home soil. Well, they may feel they owe their fans. They've lost a couple here. Stand by to get things underway.
Stay on!
First off, 3 games, exclusive to Fox League. You get to watch all 3 matches on a Super Sunday, if you will. And Pangai Jr. takes the first run and still willing to offload, but it came after the call was held there quite clearly. So that's the intentions of DeVita if he's been given licence to offload at any opportunity. Bromwich, the second run of the day. Max Plath has acting half duties again with Jeremy Marshall-King's injury. But yes, the experience of the Dolphins. Kafusi up against some young forwards today. Patea off the bench, Tolau. Liam Henry in the starting side for Penrith today. There is Kenny Bromwich on the run. Last tackle, 5 short of halfway. It'll be Katoa to kick. Playing against some good mates today. Kick down the way of Taruva. And Penrith, no Dylan Edwards today. No Brian Toll. An opportunity for Paul Alamotti and Dane Laurie to step out. Laurie's been good. Alamotti's been a very handy signing for them. Now Sorensen. Good low tackle, Kafusi. This is Kenny. Doesn't pass to Fisher Harris. He gets good hard around the midriff there. Getting on the front foot. Run with Matt Eisenhuth wearing the 13 of his AEO today. This is Kenny to Cleary. His first kick of the day. High to the corner. And it is Jack Bostock with it. Captured. Let's go down to the sideline. Jake Duke in the sunshine at Penrith.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. A stunning day here at the foot of the Blue Mountains. About 17 degrees with not much breeze at all, and very close to a sellout as the Dolphins visit Penrith for the very first time in their history. Of course, no Origin stars for the defending premiers, but they do welcome back Nathan Cleary, and they have won 8 of the past 9 games he has played in, so a big challenge for Wayne Bennett's men here this afternoon.
Jackie mentioned first time at Penrith. They met only once last year. That was at Redcliffe. Penrith winning that one 24-14.
Together last! Hold!
So Bennett v Cleary. It is a 15-11 record to Wayne Bennett. Second kick of the day from the Dolphins. Taruva had a little check in his run on the way back and links up with Dane Laurie. His 10th match for Panthers this year. Some of those early in the season got very limited minutes.
Well, that's the thing you got to do. Aggressive in your defence here from the Dolphins early in the game. But the big thing, they'll be able to do it and sustain it for long periods of time. Good start from both sides. But the Panthers are just great at wearing you down. They just keep coming.
Yeah, first 3 tackles at every set. Penrith kick returns, lay the foundation. Leota then onto it there. Set restart Penrith. 30 metres out. That's handy. Cleary off a pass from Snyder, beat a couple. And it took a good low tackle from Plath to stop him. Kenny off the back of a quick play the ball. The Panthers, Sorensen. Just caught there by Avarillo. Great chance for the home side. Ball hit the deck. Picked up by Fisher Harris. And that is the third 10 metres away from the line. Kenny there. Wide for Cleary. Just drops it back inside for Eisenhuth. He was looking to offload in front of the Dolphins posts. Kenny takes it right to the line. Allowed to bounce. Cleary one-hander. right onto Taruva's chest. Penrith have got their first try less than 4 minutes into the contest. It wasn't perfectly executed, but the result was perfect.
Well, what about the calmness there of Cleary? He bumped out of a couple of tackles early in the tackle count. They got the 6 again call. Just the calmness. Saw that Taruva was free over there on the left-hand side there. Held onto the football, the pass over the top. Who said he's going to dip his toe in? Starts the game with a try assist. Taruva doesn't have to do too much. One repeat set. The Panthers are at you. They score the opening try.
There's a little post-try celebration. His 12th try for the year. One of the Tigers-bound Panthers. And here it is, a one-hander. This will go good in Vegas. Little quarterback pass across. Panthers, one of the 4 NRL sides, off to Vegas. And Taruva over for a try.
You know, Andrew, it's amazing effort. He's been out for such a long time. To come in, first time he runs the football, you forget how good a ball runner he is, Cleary too. Bounced out of a couple of tackles and then sets up the try. Calmness, picks up the ball, one hand, the bounce. Generally when the ball goes on the ground, everyone stops. Cleary just with the vision over the top. And the Panthers are first to score. What a start.
There you have it, the club battle of leading try scorer. Taruva clear there. Now Nathan Cleary, this is only his 18th shot at goal for the season. What I can tell you is when he last kicked, and earlier in the year, 3 from 3 from left touchline, where he's kicking right now. So let's see if he can continue on that streak. Straight into the action. Can't be any closer to the sideline than this. And the Panthers fans are right at home. Cleary's first kick of the day, off the upright and over. That's quite a return. First 5 minutes of their main man, a sideline conversion, a try assist, and they lead 60.
He's a lot bigger man than what you think too. The pass back on the inside. Look at bouncing out of tackles. When he decides to run the ball, takes the great options. Kenny out of dummy half, the pass over the top. He can do it all, Cleary.
Maybe they owe their second one. They've lost 2 of their past 3 at home, including the most recent match to the Cowboys. Running it back from their own line. So while there are players out, the grand final winning front rowers are there. Leota and Fisher-Harris, and they are just at the peak of their powers. Penrith 15 away from their own line. Kenny back for Fisher-Harris. Loads up at the Dolphins defence that aims up. Bromwich was there, Plath, Pengai Jr. Now Laurie.
Jesse off the ball.
Direct run, very Dylan Edwards-like over the 30. Schneider for Sorensen, another good tackle, Kafusi. A couple of veterans there. Last tackle, Cleary's kick from inside the 40. A high wobbler out to Bostock to bring it back. Does well to poke his nose through the defence there. We have the Seagulls and the Titans up next. We've got the Cowboys and the Bulldogs tonight. Big day of rugby league. And Sunday night with Matty Johns, Abby Coruscant and Lockie Galvin, special guests tonight. Set restart Dolphins. Penrith Jr. with it.
Get on now, Scott!
He certainly looks big, Davida. Now on the right side, Kafusi. A great deal of game time on Wednesday night. Katoa. And a lovely hands from Nicarima. Ends up with Bostock with support inside. Hammer time early for the Dolphins. He's almost run it all the way of the dead ball line.
Yeah, we mentioned a little bit earlier the explosive speed and that their outside backs are gone. This time on the left-hand side, the catch and pass from the Hammer just stays alive back on the inside. Bostock, he takes off, gets a perfectly timed pass back on the inside there. Watch the quick hands here. That's nice football from Farnworth too. The Hammer stays alive, too much pace. Runs away from the cover. Just puts the football down quite comfortably.
Good little marker laid here, blocker. Confidence of the Dolphins just dusted themselves off after conceding the first try, and and hit back in a matter of minutes. A very good rugby league try.
I reckon all the talk's been about Katoa, but I reckon Katie Nikorima has had a good season. If you had a look at that with the catch and pass in one motion, and then the speed of the hammer to finish it off, that's a real good hit back straight away after the Panthers that put the Dolphins under pressure early in the game, scoring the first try.
And I must say, just an observation of body language, there was no over-the-top celebrations that they've scored here. They look very business-like. That, okay, we're in this. That's try number 1. Let's get a few more. On with the job. And Asako from right in front. And we have a 6-all scoreline. Panthers and Dolphins through 8.5 minutes.
The Hammer scored in 10 of his past 8 games. He scored 10 tries in his past 8 games and is 3 straight against Penrith now. And he comes in for his first game for the Dolphins since round 15. You remember that game against the Sharks where he scored that amazing solo length of the field try. That was the last time he played for the Dolphins. Obviously managed a shoulder issue through the Origin period. Coming off the back of a quieter Origin 3, it was the first of his 7 Origin games. He didn't actually cross for a try, but he knows how important he is to come back and help guide this Dolphins team to their inaugural finals campaign.
Back underway off the boot of Paul Alamotti. Dolphins ball for Pengai Jr. And there's an offload. He just rolled it back, refusing to have to play the ball. He went with a rollback pass inside his own 20.
I don't mind it, but you do it up the other end of the field. Just put your team under pressure if the Panthers get the football back. He's got to be selective when he does offload the football there, Pengai Jr.
Dolphins 5 inside their own half. Good follow-up to points. Very direct attack. Conley Lemuelu on that run. And another quick play the ball allowed Splath to set up Jesse Bromwich. They are definitely here to play, the Dolphins, having conceded that first try. It hasn't thrown them off at all. Averillo away, kick back in from Asako, and the man is there, Cleary to cut it off. That was a close call. That was an excellent set from the Dolphins.
Yeah, it certainly was. Just caught him on the short side there. The kick back in field. What about the awareness there of Cleary? I know we're rattling on about him, but rightfully so. He cleans it up there for the Panthers.
Really good kick, wasn't it? That speed from Asako as well. Penrith just outside their 20, and now Fisher Harris takes them over the 30. Down that left side defence for Penrith. Young Casey McLean in just his 2nd game of first grade against the very speedy Jake Averillo. Back with Bostock for the Dolphins. On their 36-all start through 10 minutes, we caught a glimpse of Wayne Bennett. Isn't it incredible? You look at how many games coaches have coached. This is his 66th against Penrith in his career. He's had 65 games previous to today. Jesse Bromwich has come off after 10.5 minutes, and it looks like he's going to go straight up the tunnel. That's one for Jake to chase up there. I think that's an unscheduled pit stop. Or certainly earlier than intended for Jesse Bromwich.
Yeah, you'd see the shake of the head as Bromwich, the captain, comes off. Holding his jaw.
Independent doctor having a look too at the screens. Ray Stone has gone out there for the Dolphins. But Bromwich off, and maybe more than minor, the injury. Plath for Pengai Jr. Had that brief stint at Penrith.
Stand now!
Chance again for the Dolphins to show their wares and attack here. Through Katoa and Nichols there. So Mark Nichols it is rather than Ray Stone. Nichols, he's a little slow to his feet after his first carry. Now Katoa setting it up for Nikorima, goes short to Kafusi. I think the man out the back wanted it there.
He got the wind taken out of him there. Nichols just back slammed on the ground, taking it a while to get his breath back with the trainer at the moment.
Move together,
Surely his new teammates have learnt. You've got to push up with him. Pass could come very late. Now Bromwich, Katoa, and the hammer again. He was just slipping through the gears there. Only just caught in the tackle. Dolphins, adventurous, Hamaso. And now the kick from Katoa. Taruva's underneath it. Asako's a no-leaper. Averillo with the ball. It is the last tackle. Penrith scramble well. Go down to the sideline, Jake. What's the story with Jesse Bromwich?
He has come off for a HIA. He's being assessed at the moment, but it was a whack to the jaw, Vossi, and he was seen spitting up a bit of blood here on the sideline as well. So that could be an issue, the jaw, but we'll have to pass the HIA as well.
Laurie on the run back. And now Tingle with it. A try-double, the only time that Penrith have played the Dolphins. Isaac came up with 2 tries. Now the ball turned over. Dolphins have got it. So Penrith turn over inside their own half. There's some encouraging signs for the Dolphins here, who are 7 from 7 to start the match.
Up square! Hold! Wait!
25 away, Plath for Bromwich. Kenny going short for Pengai Jr. Around the legs was Sorensen. This is Plath. Nikarima. Then for Kafusi angling back in. Good tackle low down. It was Henry there. Plath, Bromwich, Katoa, maybe overlap outside. He goes himself. The local junior returns to score a try at Penrith. Glenmore Park Brumby doesn't get more Penrith than that. Scores for the Dolphins.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it for the Harvey Norman replay too. Katoa decides to take it on himself. They've been very dangerous on both sides of the field. Their first try from the left side. The show and the go, a little bit of footwork. Look at that. Beautiful stuff there from Katoa. And as you mentioned a little bit earlier, they're here to play the Dolphins. They haven't come out just to go through the motions. They've played some great attacking football early. Although the Panthers scored the first try, it's been all the Dolphins since then. Great start.
Again, I just observe the celebrations. It's nothing over the top. It's all matter of fact. Okay, that's our second. Let's keep going. Now they go back to halfway, get the huddle going, take a few deep breaths, reset. I think there's some very good signs here for the Dolphins.
He's got some nice speed too, hasn't he? Katoa just took off there. Some beautiful footwork there to beat Dane Laurie at the back for the Panthers. Just backed himself.
So Sako with this one right on the line, 20 metres in from touch and 15 metres out. He is our leading point scorer again this year. Metre ticking for him. And this for a 6-point lead. That is what it is. The Dolphins over the Panthers. Jake Katoa, he's a favourite of Wayne Bennett. He just gets better and better.
He helped the Panthers win a Jersey flag title back in 2022, and they didn't want to lose him, but he was ready for a new challenge. Wasn't keen on sitting behind Nathan Cleary and Jerome Luai for long periods, and he's been incredible this season. Had a chance to sit down with him on face-to-face a couple of weeks ago, and he said he's not satisfied with his game. Despite how well he's been playing, he says he has plenty of work to do defensively and wants to be more of a running threat. Shows he's a running threat there. Gets a try for the Dolphins.
Yes, only his 4th career try there for Katoa. Here is Pengai Jr. back. So 15 minutes, 3 tries scored in the game, and the Dolphins grab the lead here. Blocker threw down the challenge at the start of our Fox League coverage. Are they contenders or pretenders? Make a statement today, Dolphins. Now Kafusi with it. Gage there with Sorensen. They're having a good battle. Kafusi and Sorensen. This time with Lemuelu. Offload for Plath. Just like that, Dolphins to halfway. Last tackle play. Katoa in position for the kick. And away it goes down to Ruva's wing. How far can they get in their first 3 plays here, Penrith? Laurie tackled 15 metres out, and the Dolphins drive in hard.
Release, Max!
Now Alamoti's turn. Again, numbers in the tackle. Laurie just feeding it along. Taruva's 3rd man, and the Dolphins have done well. They've restricted them to probably under 20 metres there across the first 3. Fisher Harris with the ball. 2 tries has taken a bit of sting out of the crowd too. They've gone a little quiet here. You play for the silence when you're the visiting team. They've achieved a bit of that, the Dolphins. Alamoti held on play 5.
Not late, Herbie.
Cleary, a bomb from 45 metres out. Tabuai Fido underneath it. The Penrith chasers all there. So a safe set from Penrith. Without any dazzling attack.
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head there. Just the way that they defended that time, the Dolphins. Numbers in the tackle, but they took away the yards there from the Panthers. Hanging off their own line. They've started well, haven't they? Everyone looks excited about playing. They're all putting their hand up to run the football. Real contest, this one.
Off the bench, they've certainly got the Panthers covered for experience. Another big hit up from Penrith Jr. That showed his intentions there. He knew that a hard carry was required there. No thought of offload, just eat the meters up. Kick out to the wing of Alamotti. Links up with Laurie. Come all the way across the field, Laurie Hill. Okay, again, we watch the first 3 tackles. Out to Ruva, they're going to spread it. McLean with the ball. Taken by Avarillo. And on the third play, Taruva. Well done, Penrith. There you go. Taking the meters on offer. Kenny, Eisenhuth, Cleary pushing along. Henry with it.
Stand, Herbie!
Sort of halfway, Herbie Farnworth was told to stand Herbie. Last play, Panthers.
Not late.
Cleary. Kick. Which he pulled up a bit short as he was in front of Lemuelu.
Front foot, stand!
Seeing everyone's got the message now about attacking kickers or getting anywhere near the kickers. The kickers are just getting safe passage these days. Even the referee shouting nothing late.
Well, this has been some sort of effort here from the Dolphins. 10 from 10, but they've played a little bit of football. It hasn't been one out stuff.
Donny's outside there. Nikarima. Pengai Jr. No one could question his work rate. He just gallops over the top of Mitch Kenny there. Pengai Jr. 8 hit-ups already in the match. Back to Katoa. Kick down to Laurie. Dane Laurie to bring it back. He actually had a little bit of doubt about him because of a hamstring injury. Coming into the contest. No dramas so far. The young Isaiah Yongi as their 18th man. Here's Laurie supporting. Now the crowd get a little light. Penrith string together a few passes. Cleary on the run. Goes out the back. Then Tungo and Alamotti on that right side combining. It was Alamotti to his centre. Just swapping positions there. Cleary inside the 20. Eisenhuth. Hit over the top by Kenny Bromwich. Great chance for Penrith. Schneider delivering the ball there for Sorensen. Now Kenny back towards the posts. Eisenhuth, quick hands. Schneider, Laurie, cut out ball, ends up with Alamotti. I think he might have got there. Maybe legs over the sideline. There's a little bit to look at. Adam G has locked it in as try. But the bunker will have the final say blocker.
Gee, he had plenty of work to do too, Alamotti, to score that try. What a set that was from the Panthers. All of a sudden, one set there, they explode through the middle. And they go to the right-hand side. This will tell you here. Bostock tries to come away with the tackle. You know what? I think he's got there by the first look.
Yeah, I don't think there's a sideline issue. I don't think there's a boot on the line when the ball is grounded, as long as he got to the line at first attempt.
You're going to have a look right. The touch is right there on the spot. I think that's a try.
Oh, that's a great stretch. If he's made it to the line, that is a wonderful arm stretch out.
Well, how good it was. Katoa couldn't have done any more there. It's just, as you said, the way he stretched out here to score.
Yeah, I can't take it off him.
That's unbelievable.
We see the diving finishes and the mid-air stuff, but that's a fantastic finish from Paul Alamotti. His 5th try in his 11th game for the Panthers. He's been better than a handy pickup.
Well, he loves carrying the ball. That's the main thing too. Getting back and having a dig. Normally plays in the centres, on the wing here this afternoon. That is a wonderful effort.
Great to mention their junior clubs. Paul Alamotti, Milpera Colts. junior. Cleary now has his second kick. And this for 12 all. Suddenly the crowd got into the game. The players responded. Cleary, 2 sideline conversions on return. And this one, well, he's hit. Oh, he's done it again. Go away. Go away. That's not allowed, is it? Rick Volandis, is that allowed? Off the post twice and over. You're cracking jokes, blocker.
Well, I was talking about how good the completion of the Dolphins, 11 from 11. Here it is again. Alamotti does amazingly well to get over the stripe here. As I said, Katoa couldn't have done any more. What a try. The Panthers are 9 from 10 too. So they're 90% completion. What a kick.
No,
look at that.
No. Off the post. Both sideline conversions off the post and over. Anyone seen that ever before? You've seen it now on Fox League. Penrith bringing it back.
Another first, Andrew.
I'm now Feliz.
Can you do it a third time? I'm hoping they score again soon. Now Fisher Harris. We've got a game, 12 all. Jake, what's the latest on Jesse Bromwich?
Good news for the Dolphins, guys. Jesse Bromwich has passed his HIA. They say that jaw is fine as well. He's back on the bench for the Dolphins.
And now Moses Leota. He looked like a hammer there from home at the speed he picked up. Big Moses. Kenny caught at marker.
Now that's a great 2 plays there from Stone, who's just come onto the field. Firstly, the tackle on Leota, and then the steal of the football.
Needed that there, the Dolphins. Momentum swing Penrith's way. Bromwich ready to come back on, as reported by Jake. This is Jake of a different kind. Avarillo, 22 metres away from the Penrith line. Plath to Stone. Now Katoa, they're ready to go. Tabuai-Fidow, he's too good. He's untouchable. What a threat to defensive lines this man is.
Yeah,
a touch, a swerve, a step, the speed. It looks so easy.
Well, the thing is, Andrew, his pace doesn't lessen when he uses his footwork. He just keeps at the same pace. You can put it down to Ray Stone. First with a tackle on Leota, and then the strip. That put his side in great field position. Here's the strip on Kenny. And then straight away they go to that left-hand side. Scored a couple of tries up that side here this afternoon. Look at that, show and go. Beats Cleary on the outside, too much speed. Good footwork to finish and improves his effort. He's on fire. Give him the football. What a game we've got.
Got his first career hat-trick earlier this season. This has got hat-trick or more written all over it. The early signs in this performance. As I said, we want all our stars fit, don't we, in the run home to the finals? Can we have this bloke? Can his hamstrings hold up? Can there be no dramas? Because I think we'd love to see him on the final stage. Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow. Dolphins already equalled their win tally from last season with 8 rounds of football, including this one, to go. Wow, what a game. 30 points, 25 minutes.
They're a good attacking side, full strength, aren't they? The Dolphins.
Well, you get a fast, dry track. Wayne keeping it cool. Watch the hammer. Let's show you his 2 tries. If you joined us late, this is the Hammer Show. Over Nathan Cleary's side of the field as well. Like he's not at top speed there. And this second one's got a bit of everything. Balance. What about the balance blocker?
Oh, he's unbelievable, isn't he? One of the superstars of our game, no doubt about that. Looks like he's full and free of running here this afternoon.
So, Dolphins, Nichols almost overran. I've told the story before. His old schoolmates at Kerwin, they proudly tell the story. You should have seen him in the lunchtime matches.
Oh, I can imagine.
Putting on a show, leaving kids in their wake.
Front foot.
Kids are eating donuts and then he's stepping them.
He got 8 tries at recess.
Yes, that's right. 8 at recess and a dozen at lunch. 100 tries for the week. Dolphins with the ball. Lemuelu, wouldn't you love to see some vision of that, though?
Matt, don't work, Mitch.
Dolphins outside their 30. Kafusi. They are 12 from 12, the Dolphins, to start the game. Last tackle. It'll be 13 from 13 in a moment. Cannot fault their effort. And a long kick down to Alamotti's wing. And Penrith back with the ball 20 metres out from their line. 3 tries of their own, but geez, it's impossible to know what a winning score will be today. I mean, at no point would you feel comfortable against Penrith.
Connolly, square!
Laurie held up there.
Go 3, Max!
Schneider. And on for Taruva.
Cody, off the
One of the Panthers try scorers, Kenny. Now Lindsay Smith is out there.
Last one, Cody!
Almost to halfway. Last play Penrith. Cleary's in position. Another high, long kick. On the run. Tabu Ifudu let it bounce. He'll let it bounce again. It comes back. Now he's got to run it back from the in goal.
Is he kidding, Cleary?
No, he is. He's hit to G up. He's hit the post twice. Now he's putting bombs up from 70 metres away and making them come down and stop a centimetre in from the dead ball line.
Wait. Go 2. Aim there.
And away for Herbie Farnworth.
Stand there!
Coming away from their own line. Oh, he got a push down. And no, Juju says false start.
Go 3.
Would have thought fault had to be there. Someone.
Let go, Scott! Hold!
Now for Plath. Nichols.
Last one, Marcus!
Really is something to see this ground. Jake said at the start, almost selling. I think there's a spare seat now. This is packed. Penrith on a Sunday arvo.
Ray, release!
Well, they'll win plenty of people too, the way they've played the Dolphins here in the first half. Here's Laurie.
The centre with line break count is 4-2 to the Dolphins, getting 4 line breaks in the first half against the Panthers' defence. There's a feather in the cap of the Dolphins. Set restart here for Penrith. That could be dangerous. 25 away from the line. Smith, the man held. Kenny, Cleary, dummy. That one to pass it to inside there.
Together,
So one door shut and
you did that, Nathan.
no other door opened. Kenny for Fisher-Harris. Back in front of the posts.
Connolly!
12 and a half out from half-time. Here come the Panthers, Schneider and Cleary. McLean with the ball. Almost gets through the tackle. Able to get a quick play the ball. Kenny takes off. Knocked down the Dolphins. Penrith held up.
Let go.
Poor old Eisenhuth, a 48-game drought. A drought. Can't come any closer than that. And now Henry held up.
Well, that's a tackle of the year, isn't it? How they stop him that close to the line?
I don't think the oak padding helped, did the sponsors padding didn't help either. So restart inside the 10 for Smith. They're working hard, the Dolphins' goal line defence. Kenny and Eisenhuth juggle. Cleary, Laurie, through the hands. Alabodi's on his way again! This time he launches the dive! This time he's gone into helicopter mode, and they say no try.
Well, that was some slick stuff again. Gee, they come alive 20-30 out, don't they, the Panthers? But what about the defence there from the Dolphins? They close it up. There it is. Oh, he bounces the ball there. Had he been able to get that, well, the pressure down with a couple of fingers there, it would have been a try, but loses it on the way down. What an effort. Great scramble there from the Dolphins.
I like the officials. They saw that clearly. Let's not go to the bunker. Let's play on. No one's arguing. And straight back into the action. This is worthy of old match of the day status this so far. Dolphins and Panthers. Katoa with it. Nikarima. Back in, but caught in the process there by Henry. Plath. Katoa. Attacking the left side. Lemuelu with the ball. Now it's Penrith's turn. Very quickly, their defence is under pressure. Last tackle. Is there a kick for Osako coming? Katoa. They're going to run it. Nikarima kicks low. Kafusi. Brave take. Brave capture there from Laurie.
Yeah, it was great positioning too from Laurie. They were building to something. Isn't it amazing? Breakneck speed. They go from end to end here, these both sides. Beautiful afternoon. Both teams full of running. And a sellout. How good is it?
I must say, though, that last passage made you appreciate a non-bunker intervention. like a no-try call, clearly.
Get on with it.
Get on with it. Don't need to double-check it. Not in that case. Now the Panthers with the ball.
Last one, Ruby.
Some nice slick passing from both sides. Kenny trying to milk a penalty here.
Yeah, on the last. Ooh, Kenny. A spiral ball. Another one from Schneider. 2 passes the width of the field.
What?
Said the second one was forward.
Got any doubts about that? I think the touch he called that one.
Yeah, Schneider's not happy.
Went backwards out of his hands for sure.
Wasn't a last tackle play, so Dolphins will have the ball.
Yeah.
For Josh Kerr on.
Hold!
He's shown that he can offload as well. He's lost the ball there. He's offloaded.
You dropped your legs.
He's lost it under his body.
No, you lost it.
They're going to challenge it. He went straight to his captain, a fellow front rower.
Yeah, Josh Kerr saying there was a hand in there and a little bit of a strip. Might be more embarrassment than anything.
Well, yeah, if you come on and your second hit up, you lose the ball and you lose a captain's challenge. It's a bit of pressure on Josh here. You want to be right.
Well, there's definitely a hand on the ball, but you're allowed to do that. Is there any stripping motion? That's the question.
Yeah, that was a push.
Just looking at all available camera angles.
Some onus to hang on to the ball, Andrew.
It's Eisenhuth's hand that we're looking at. There it is. He just pulls it away. But do you think Kerr's entitled to hang on to it?
I do.
It's I don't think they can come back and say inconclusive. You can see Eisenhuth's hand. You just have to make a determination. Is it a strip or not?
Matt Eisenhower's hand is cupped around the bottom of the ball. He then pulls it out. The challenge is successful.
There you go.
So do you reckon he pulled the ball out there? I know he's got his hands on the ball, but anyway, there was no pulling at the ball motion there. But anyway.
I thought you'd support your fellow front row, Steve. I must say. I thought you'd be all in on Team Kerr.
Yeah, well, he might play a bit in the back row. So
here we go. Team Kerr and Captain Bromwich as the front rowers. They're smart guys. And there is Kerr again. 35 away from the Penrith line.
Well, the Dolphins have been that dangerous down when they get 30 out. Let's see what they can come away with here. 8.5 to go before half-time.
Hammers on the right at the moment. They're lined up. They're coming that way. Stone delivers short to Kerr. 19 away from the Penrith line. Biggest lead of the match has been 6. That might change in a moment. Katoa left side. Nikarima flicked it on. Scooped up by Bostock. No restart of the tackle count.
He was absolutely hammered, Nikarima. He hasn't moved.
Hold!
He's down on the 20. Referee for the moment not stopping the game. Trainer only just getting to Nikarima.
Get a count on his ribs here.
Now to the left, it is Katoa. He'll kick and look for Bostock. Right in the corner. Great catch. Super catch from Alamotti.
A good Z-beam, Alamotti. Playing out of position on the wing here this afternoon. Scored one, had one taken away from him, and then a great take. Let's have a look at this. Is it late?
Ooh.
I think it's late.
No, that's more.
Collision. It happens.
That was more running. My first impression, it's more running into the left shoulder than copping the shoulder on, but there's no doubt it's shoulder contact, and you'd have to work out whereabouts it was.
He's still down. There's that take again. Some sort of half. Alamotti in the first half here for the Panthers.
It's quite a delay. Cody Nikarima, who's been rock solid for 16th game for the year, has given.
Geez, you're always going to get hit like that when you dig into the line. Courageous from both players, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shoulder collided with his head.
I don't know with its head. It's hard to know. It's painful. It's probably more whiplash effect than direct contact with the head. It was an awkward one. No sign that the bunker is going to pass on any information of a legal nature to Adam G. They've had multiple looks at it.
It's fair enough too. It's just a collision. Just both players going hard at Nikarima going at the line. A head bin by the look of it.
Let's go straight to Jake on the sideline.
While this is going on, we see Cody Nikorima coming from the field. A HIA for the Panthers as well. Matt Eisenhuth has come off to be assessed. Number 17, Luron Patea, is on for Penrith.
Patea, second match at first grade, only had the 20 minutes against the Cowboys. Now he comes up against some of the veterans in this pack, and here comes Trey Fuller.
Yeah, I like that. Trey Fuller off the bench, got great speed. There's been any number of breaks made in this game so far from both sides. So Fuller, it's a good replacement.
And Nikorima comes from the field, so mandatory 15 minutes off, even if he is to pass that. In the meantime, it was the penalty for the mid-air tackle. Trey Fuller. Has he actually played in any game where Hamaso was on the field at the same time? To have Fuller and Tabuai-Fidow on together. Panthers back over the 30-metre line.
We'll soon find out whether he can play in multiple positions now.
Smith, Schneider, Cleary, then McLean. Got past a couple. A glimpse into the talent of this kid, and he is still a kid.
He's strong.
They know they've got a good one. In fact, a double with McLean brothers. Jesse sidelined through injury. Cleary and Laurie. And Atungo again. Most away from Farnworth. What a good battle of the centres this is. Cleary with the ball now. Dropped off there to Patea. One of his best mates is Asaya Gatoa. 15 from the line. Kenny will run. It opens up. And Kenny offloaded off the post. The Paddington's into it again. But Snyder bangs the ground. Close but no cigar for Penrith.
Gee, both sides have got some dangerous ball runners, haven't they? Kenny again takes off out of dummy half. I think he's the unsung hero of the Panthers. You watch him run out of dummy half. He's got great options, but the speed of the line in his defence, he leads the way there for the Panthers week in and week out. Probably not unsung by his teammates. Always the first up.
18 points to 12, now inside the final 6 of the first half. Dolphins have achieved one thing in the first half. They've already scored more points than the season defensive average conceded by Penrith. A lovely tackle there, McLean on Asako. Holds the legs up to stay in the field of play. Kafusi, Plath, across, run around with Stone. Bit old school that.
Don't mind it. Something a little bit different there from the Dolphins. Last tackle.
And it is Katoa with a kick down to Laurie. Gets his balance inside the 10. All the chases are there. Well, this has settled down into a fantastic contest, this. And a penalty blown. That will help Penrith get upfield. Piggyback penalty, that one.
Yeah, just got off the line a little bit too early there. Just trying to put the pressure on the Panthers. Cleary will go for a little bit of distance. It's a good kick right in the halfway line.
Given that they won that captain's challenge before, Dolphins now 18 of 18 in this first half. Penrith are 15 of 20.
Watch him come alive now, the Panthers, just before half-time. They'll have a few shots at him here.
Double show. Laurie offloaded. Flying onto the ball. Isaac Tungo, what a mover. He's 5 metres away from the line.
That's a sin bin.
We've got some athletes out there as the long ball is thrown and then knocked on and the penalty advantage played. Penrith saying must be sin bin, sir.
What about Tongo? What about that for a run?
Well, Steve Rogers like. The way he swerved and...
Well, he tried to play the ball really quickly and got hit again over the top. They missed that.
We give away 3 or 4. It's 8-3. Clear it up or we go. Wait, no.
8-3, she knows the count.
Wait.
Penalties and set restarts added together is 8-3 to Penrith. And Adam G relaying that bit of information on right there. Fisher Harris.
Well, they won't be happy unless they score before half-time here.
Kenny to Smith. They're ready to rock and roll the Panthers. Tail with it.
Go now, Jesse.
Defenders everywhere there. Kenny, Schneider, Cleary, Cleaners with the ball. He's got some moves as well. He left Trey Fuller stranded. He's limping back. He was outstepped there, Trey Fuller. Panthers with Kenny. Show on the inside. Cleary goes outside. Laurie with the ball. Alamotti playing with a hot hand out on the right wing.
Should have passed in.
Kenny back for Smith. On for Schneider. Defenders came up on Sorensen. They slow it down as well. Last tackle. Good defensive set for the Dolphins. Have to hang on for one more. Cleary just a dab over the top. It's not a good kick.
Well, I know they scored more points than the Panthers in the first half, but what about the defence here of the Dolphins? They've hung on. Bostock again with a breakout to the left-hand side.
Bostock. Well, he's beaten half a dozen. Jack Bostock ticking them off as he goes. That's Cleary, that's Tonga, that's Alamotti. Great run, Jack Bostock.
Oh,
Goodness, clean. Over the top of Avarilla there. Kafusi with the ball. 18-12. 2.5 to go. On a day where we'll bring you Manly and the Titans and then into the Cowboys and the Bulldogs tonight. Triple header on a Sunday here on Fox League. Katoa dropping the ball off to Lemuelu. Still with 2 tackles left, the Dolphins. Back towards the posts. Kerr, offload, always a danger. Fuller, always a danger. 5 minutes from the line. Is there a bomb coming? Running is Stone. I wasn't expecting just a one-out run, nor were any of his teammates.
that's a shocking play.
Ray, what are you doing?
We know calls on the outside there. Been a quick first half, hasn't it? A lot of quick play, the balls. And again, we see the Dolphins nearly go 100 metres down the other end. It's gone end to end so far. What a half a footy.
I think they put up a kick all day, Asako against Taruva. Out on this commentary side of the ground. So Panthers with the ball inside their 20. They may have just a little more defending to do before the break, but that was important to hang on in that set. I mean, anything would have done that. You might as well have snapped the field goal rather than Ray Stone doing a dummy half run. Goes 7 in front. Smith, Schneider, Cleary. On it goes. And a great tackle there. Every guy was almost away there. Cleary will kick from 5 inside his own half. Again, Tabuai Fido lets it bounce. They've got under a minute to go 90 metres here, the Dolphins. I'll tell you, if they get over halfway, Asako is a 2-point field goal man. He can kick one from 60, Asako. The Dolphins with the ball on their 20. Plath. And there is Jermaine Asako in running mode.
Both sides will be breaking their neck to get in there and have a breather at half-time. The speed of this game has been unbelievable.
Avarillo back as far as the 40. Plath try and get it up a little closer. Kirkwood down there. And it'll be a kick of a more conventional kind. In fact, they've got a ricochet, got it back, and they don't want any more footy. They just put it over the sideline. That's just queuing the rack stuff from the Dolphins. So there you have it. 5 tries scored in the first half. Some really good footy. Those 5 tries came in the first 25 minutes. We've gone scoreless in the last 15 of the first half. On the day Nathan Cleary returns, now bad news going to halftime. Paul Alamotti, I think he's dislocated his shoulder. He's gone straight up the tunnel. Jake, what's happened there?
Not sure about what happened there. We'll just talk to Felice Kafusi. Felice, your thoughts on the first half?
Tough, grinding footy, back and forth, and managed to be up ahead at half-time.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
This is a good game of footy. Sarko gets us into the second half. Manly and the Titans will be second up today. Cowboys and Bulldogs tonight. And Sunday night with Matty Johns, a busy one here on Fox League. You don't go to bed after the footy tonight. You got the golf as well. Adam Scott's in contention. Had a brilliant third round, 5 under par. So certainly plenty to watch from True overnight tonight to the last round of the Open Championship as well. Kenny on the run here for Penrith. So they've had to reshuffle things with Alamotti off the field. Piers McLean has gone to right wing. Penrith a little scrappy there.
Last one. Wait. Not late, Ray.
Terrible service to Cleary there. It was made play the ball instead of getting the kick away there. It's an advantage here to the Dolphins up on the halfway line already.
Dolphins completed the first half with the perfect completion rate of 20 for 20. Maverick Guyer's out there at left centre, and McLean has come across to right wing. We'll get the news on Alamonte in a moment. We'll watch this attack pan out for the Dolphins. Their first use in good field position. Consistent Conley Lemuelu on that run. 25 away from the line. Across to Stone. Into the 20 they go. This would be a big early strike if they could score. Katoa, Nikarima pushing along for Kafusi. 9 from the line, last tackle. The bomb is coming from Katoa. Across the face of goal. Leapers there, and the ball over the dead ball line. Referee says off Penrith. Bunker can have a quick look as well.
Gee, it looked like Bostock had come off his shoulder, but there's the replay. No, it's gone back off a Panthers player. It'll be a line dropout. What an advantage. Cleary with some poor passing from dummy half.
I think the Bunker's overturning it. No.
He tried to con him there. Nathan Cleary.
He made his own judgment on the big screen. He played Bunker. So line drop out. Then he goes long. Nathan Cleary, he was convinced it had come off a Dolphin. That was dangerous, letting it bounce there. Kerr with the ball. Tackle 130 away. Set restart on the first. Plath there for Stone.
Why wouldn't he give one away there? 6 more on 0 tackle.
Now Plath to Bromwich. Little dummy, good low tackle there on Jesse Bromwich. It was Lindsay Smith, the defender. Plath and Katoa and Nikarima. Quick hands, maybe knocked down by Taruva Avarillo. He was signalling to the referee rather than chasing the ball back. It goes his way. Plath. Tabuai Fido. 2 tries already. Dolphins 20 away. Not how the crowd thought this game would pan out. Even allowing for the fact of the number of origin stars missing from this Penrith side. Set restart again. Plath high to Katoa. Lemuelu, Nikarima, Bostock. Oh, he looks at the sideline.
Great tackle.
Solid stuff. Now Lemuelu, just a couple of metres from the line. It's only the second. What a test of the Penrith defence straight after half-time. Katoa didn't give Kerr much of a chance there. Fisher Harris and Eisenhuth on him. Plath, Katoa, a jink, Nikarima, battled again at wrong foot, Bostock. It was the leg break, and it beat him. Now we can go down to Jake Duke. Fair bit of injury news to report on, Jake.
A major blow for the Penrith Panthers, not just this afternoon, but moving forward for the next couple of weeks. Paul Alamonte, a broken forearm at the end of that first half, so will not return and will require scans on that. And that is there. You can see the injury just there. He goes down in back play trying to make a tackle on Jack Bostock. Immediately grabbed that arm and was taken from the field. So that is a huge blow for the Panthers and will hurt their outside back stocks in weeks to come.
Yeah, well, it was. Picked up by the Fox League tapes team, and the injury to Paul Alamonte. That was the elusive run by Jack Bostock, where he beat 5. It becomes a really costly run for Penrith. Laurie may have touched that. That's the way referee G saw it. Dane Laurie not complaining. Penrith, another error inside their own half.
Yeah, everything's going their way so far, the Dolphins, but they've got to capitalise on this. Some poor passing from the Panthers. You don't really see it. Under the pump. Dolphins leading 18-12. Had all the run of play here in the second half. They've got to turn it into points.
All over the sideline that wrong-footed Bostock was the Dolphins' first incomplete set of the day. We'll see 35 away from the Penrith line. Plath, Nikarima, going the conventional pass rather than the tap on. Didn't quite work for them.
Just watching the hammer just hovering around the middle here. Just watch him. He's waiting for some sort of break. He's a wonderful support player.
They have got some offloaders. Stone with it there. Through the tackle of Eisenhuth. Dolphins on a bit of a run here. Field position. Jesse Bromwich. He's coming with the tackle. Now for Plath. Hammer is looming. There he is off Katoa. Defence did their job. It was Nathan Cleary low down. Last tackle, high ball, Katoa. Good kick for the wing of Asako. And Taruva gets the jump. Penrith have got the ball. And a little bit of championship defence shown there.
He goes hard at the ball, doesn't he? Taruva. Been pretty good there this afternoon. Attacks the football. As I mentioned, they've had all run of play so far in the second half, the Dolphins.
Stand now!
Been good enough to hang on. A couple of errors early in the second half here from the Panthers.
That's you, Casey. Strong tackle.
Put them where they want them. Just got to be able to get on the scoreboard here.
A little offload there. Penrith, it was Eisenhuth from 25 metres out, and away goes Tino Taruva. Support inside, can't get a clean pass. Penrith 30 away from the Dolphins line. Big shift. No, Schneider decides to straighten up and take the tackle. All ready for it. On the outside, Penrith. Now they come right. Cleary with it to the line. Kicks low. Attacked by Jack Bostock. Penrith go the length on the last tackle. Dolphins have it. Amaso Tabuai-Fidow. Got a blocker out of his chair there. You thought it was away from McLean.
Yeah, he's been good, McLean, defensively, hasn't he? We know what a good ball runner he is, playing on the wing now. The hammer tried to get on the outside of him. It was a wonderful tackle. Just come out of nowhere, hasn't he, McLean?
Yeah. South Wales under-19s, the two brothers represented. That's Larry Corowa areas, though. When the ball is with Hamasai Tabuai-Fidow, everyone stands up. Like you think something's going to happen, and speed is the component there that gets people excited. Now Taruva off the end of a big kick. James Fisher-Harris going off for Penrith. Send Moses Leota back into the play. Here's McLean with it. Much time getting his first hit up on return. This time with Lindsay Smith. And away and a pass, but to the wrong man. Nikarima got it. It's another error from Penrith, their 9th of the day.
Yeah, and 3 to start the second half here too. Can't believe they've been gifted field position again here. The Dolphins. There's Tabuai-Fidow trying to get himself involved in the game.
Now Herbie Farnworth. His 7th carry of the day, but outnumbered by the other outside backs for the Dolphins. Now Katoa. Cross, Nikarima, and Taruva moved up. He put pressure on. And that was enough. He put pressure on Avarillo. Good read, the Panthers winger. Back for Katoa.
They should hog their sideline there. Taruva's come in a couple of times, just past that pass. It goes over the top as he's trying to jam in something a little bit different. Is needed there from the Dolphins.
He resented something that went on with the tackle there. Clean yet another touch. His 10th of the day. Now for Henry. He's coming back in for his 2nd sit of the match. Eisenhuth has gone to the bench. Nice to see Pengai Jr. come on again. With only one clean offload in the first half. A few pushed passes, not necessarily straight to hand. Laurie, it was going to be a Shepherd play, and he just pulls it up. Henry has gone through. Laurie wasn't taking any chances. Now Cleary, try a bomb from 41 metres out. It'll be uncontested. Tabuai-Fidow with it for the Dolphins. Nothing special about that kick from Cleary. He hasn't gone the spiral bomb.
He flopped in.
Well, who's that? The 3rd man in there that time for the Panthers. Is it Liam Henry coming in over the top, just flopping? way at the moment.
Jesse.
Actually, they got Patea for being the third man in over the top. And we got Hinding's approval, that one. Dolphins with the kick for line from 20 metres out. Wayne Bennett, Ivan Cleary, another battle. It's a good one today. The coaches, the halfbacks, the battle of the centres, battle of the fullbacks. There's a fair bit happening. There's a late offload again. That one came from Lemuelu. And as a result, the Dolphins have gone another 11 or 12 metres upfield.
Well, he's been their best carter of the football so far. With a couple of offloads too. Lemuelu.
Really good signing for them right from day one, the former Cowboy. Here's Nikorima. And Averillo to centre field. Katoa. That was a good tackle. Yeah.
Come here.
That's a bear suit.
It's hurt him too.
From Henry on the halfback. Plath, Bromwich, Jesse with it. The fast feet there. They're inside the 20 again. 2 tackles left. Plath to Katoa, and then Nikorima drifting across. There's Hammer passing for Bostock. Another flying dive. He claims it.
How good's that?
He's raised the bat. Jack Bostock scoring in the corner, and the Dolphins have the biggest lead of the match.
Gee, he's got some pace too. He took off. Bostock to score that try. There's a couple of cover defenders coming across at pace that left the ground. He's good enough to score by the look of it. He's pretty confident. This will be a great shot of it. Just digging into the line again, the Dolphins. The Hammer coming in to make the extra man. Look at that, the chase. Well, it's a try, isn't it?
He doesn't get a lot of elevation with the feet, I must say. I'm still claiming a try, but it's not quite the dive I thought at first impression. He sort of run. Yeah, there's the left foot. As long as he kept it in the air, it's not like your classic dive from some of our wingers these days. He ran it a long way. Jack Bostock.
Gee, the Hammer proves that he can do it on both sides of the ball. The catch and pass there was beautiful. Look at that, put down.
Oh, yeah.
Great camera
well
work.
done. Yes.
Who's on that camera? Let's give him a rap. That's magnificent.
Manuel's on that camera. And Davey Barker.
Oh, Davey boy. Well done, Davey.
Yeah, the Barker man. So Asako will have the kick from the sideline. Jack Bostock now 13 tries for the season. Point about him, I mean, he had not really emerged when they signed Tupou from the Tigers. I don't know where he fits in to this backline. Asako on one side, he's not Bostock's made the position his own. Asako right to left, swinging it off the post. What you can do, Nathan, I can too.
Well, the great thing about that try there from the Dolphins to start the second half is the errors that Penrith have made. They had to score. They had to make them pay for the errors that they've been making. The head's down now at the Panthers. What a finish it was there. Bostock, look at that. Magnificent stuff. Great scramble from the Panthers too. 2 men coming across to make the tackle at speed. Bostock's good enough to score.
So, oh boy, this is a challenging kickoff. Penrith, big knockback. Dolphins, Ray Stone comes up with it. Well, that was a really good kickoff. So high and held up. But the Dolphins end up with possession. 24-12. We've had 3 sideline conversions, hit the post and go over. We could have a promotion. Every time the ball hits a post from a conversion, someone in the crowd wins 100 cash.
You going to pay him?
No, I'm just the ideas man, Stephen. Just the ideas man. Now the ball with Katoa. And Tabuai Fido on the bounce to Bostock. Next point's critical. If the Dolphins could score and make Penrith chase a big deficit. Katoa to bomb. He was knocked out after kicking. Asako doesn't get there. It's a penalty to the Dolphins. They may even want to go for goal here.
Gee, I don't reckon he could pull out of it there, Kenny. He's going at such pace. Surely you're allowed to put pressure on the kickers.
It's not late. He doesn't even make a genuine tackle. When he's on one leg kicking, he's in a vulnerable position.
So there it is.
Explains it.
Yep.
How hard he's chasing.
So when he's on one leg. You've knocked him off balance in a vulnerable position.
Take the 2, thanks, sir.
Well, it used to be if both feet are off the ground, not necessarily when they're on one leg. So, look, I could mount a case for Kenny on that.
I can. Well,
you know, and it's not late.
You see how fast he was going to try and put pressure on.
Yeah.
If you don't put pressure on the kickers, what's the coach say to you? What are you doing?
So he hasn't hit the kicking leg. He's not airborne. So, you know...
He's hit him up top.
But I'm saying Katoa's not off the ground. It's not one of those ones where you hit him air. He's knocked him over. Sure. There we go. And Osako will shoot for goal. This is for the 14-point lead. He is 10 in from touch.
He didn't even follow through. He just bumped him and gets out of the way.
Adam G had a clear sight of it. He kept his eyes on the prize there. This for a 14-point lead. Now, Penrith's season average scoring points this year is poor by their standards. It's at 22. They have to score more than their average to chase the Dolphins home here. Osako goes high, higher than the posts, and the lead is 14. What do you reckon, Block? What do you reckon?
Well, I reckon they can come back in here. Any team with Cleary in their side, just think back to the grand final last year. What he did in 20 minutes, he's got a little bit more time than that, so that puts a little bit of pressure on him, but he's a great player. He'll have something to do with the last 20 minutes here.
By the way,
Panthers.
Vegas, NRL.com/Vegas for all the details. Travel packages available right now. You can get on the NRL charter flight blocker. Sure, kick off. I'll send you over in the Elvis suit, Stephen, to entertain on the plane. That's unofficial. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but next year is huge. We had 2 games this year. We've got 4 next year. Women's Test match, Super League game, Wigan and Warrington. And Penrith, one of the 4 NRL sides in action, will be taking on the Sharks, the Warriors and the Raiders. That is in Vegas next year. Get on board, folks. The Dolphins attacking Tabuai Fido all the way across. And Herbie Farnworth held up there. Tabuai Fido, Bromwich. It is the grand final that plays with your mind, doesn't it? There's no way the Dolphins feel safe leading by 14. No way. Katoa now. Kicked from 31 metres out. Taruva's there again. It's a great catch again by Taruva.
Stand there!
He positions himself back and then just runs onto the ball there to take it. Most of the crossfield kicks, the wingers are standing flat-footed, not Taruva here this afternoon. Attacking the football, cleans it up nicely. They've got to come away with something here. Complete, that's the big problem. They did so well in the first half, both teams, but a lot of errors here.
Kenny taken high there. Penalty against Jesse Bromwich. I can tell you from the Fox Sports Lab blocker that this is only the 12th time since 2020 that Penrith have trailed in a match by more than 12 points. Now, on the previous 11 occasions, they've only got out of jail twice. So Dolphins in a very strong position, but there's plenty of time on the clock with 22 to go.
Hold! Release, Jesse!
Short of halfway. Kenny, next game up is at 4 Pines Park, Manly and the Titans. It'll be good. Des Hasler returns to Brookie.
Maybe he's all right, Des. Don't harass him too much. He's a legend there.
Yeah, to tackle 35 metres out from the Dolphins line. Kenny, Laurie with it. He's really yet to put his stamp on it today. He's had a lot of runs, not necessarily tackle-busting runs, though, from Dane Laurie.
The initial arm gets him high. Just relax. Tom off.
Yeah, arm gets him high on Laurie there, but it's not Ruella who's down, is it? Is there a little bit of a show and go? Oh, clash of heads. Guitar over the top there.
It's a lot, doesn't it? 2 defenders. It's weird that the toe would come worse off out of that, but it was the other way around. So while concern is with the player Lemuela, who's been outstanding today, this is the opportunity for Penrith. This is. They haven't really had many of these, have they? Full set, 25 metres out.
In the first half, every time they got down there, they come away with something. So This is the first time in the second half they've been down here. They've made 3 or 4 errors that has gifted the Dolphins field position. A very important set. Who comes off, a little nick to the melon. They'll wrap him up, he'll be back.
A nick to the melon.
A little nick.
Not the roach. Don't get too excited, just a nick to the melon. 11 line breaks in the game, while it's 14 points the difference. 6-5 is the line break count to the Dolphins. So Penrith have managed to break the Dolphins' defensive line.
By Junior back on.
Tolo also out there for Penrith in jumper 14. Here come the Panthers. They need the crowd to hop on their back here. Moses Leota on the first run. There's probably an expectation Cleary puts a touch on this set somewhere. Inside there with Pate. He's got a bit of size about him too, doesn't he? He's ready for first grade physically. 9 minutes away. Kenny to the right side. Cleary. Smith couldn't get the right arm free. Farnworth there with Katoa. Kenny thought about going short side. Moses Leota a step and stretch out the score. Block up. You were a champion front rower, but I never saw you left foot step like that.
Could never do that. That is unbelievable there to get him back in the game. As I said, the first time they've been down here, Moses Leota. Well, it looked like it was the wrong play. It looked like it was going to go out the back, but look at the footwork from the big fella here. Standing start, bang off the left foot, pushes away, stretches out the score. That is brilliant. They need to do it. They needed something. Moses Leota is the man that comes away with the try.
Look at this.
Boom, get out of me way. Footwork, fend, stretch out the score. Great stuff.
The modern day front rower. That's a really good piece of work from Moses Leota. He actually scored in that one previous game against the Dolphins. So he's now got 2. Thank you, Moses. He enjoyed it. Got a grand final try in the kit bag as well. What a player.
Great player.
From the humblest of beginnings, Moses Leota. 26-16 and a quarter of the game to go. Hit the post, Nathan Adair. Nathan Cleary straight down to Hey-diddle-diddle. So the margin eaten away, 26 plays, 18, 19 and a half minutes to go. Manly and the Titans next up, and exclusive to Fox League tonight, the Cowboys and the Bulldogs.
Great sides respond, don't they? They've put themselves in a position now. We see Leota come over and score the try again, but let's see the spring in the set, this next set here from the Panthers. First time they've been down that other end here, and they've got a try.
Moses celebrated his 29th birthday only yesterday. Oh, high bounce there in front of Laurie. And the try scorer has to be ready again.
Up and square! Wait, Dolphins, wait!
So Panthers to run it away with a little bit of attack. A shift early inside their own 10-metre line. Also on Fox League tomorrow night. You'll make sure you see this first part of our 2-part feature on the 13th immortal Mal Meninga, returning to his ancestral home in Vanuatu, reflecting on his incredible career. Part 1 tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. following NRL 360.
I'm amazed they fit it all in 2 parts. How good was he? Malcolm Meninga.
St Helens people love him. We could do a whole episode just on his time at St Helens. Oh, they always chant his name playing in the back row.
He made their team of the century. He played there 1 season.
Farnworth with the ball, 15 short of halfway. And Herbie goes in a bit of forward roll. With Bargy there. Osako with the ball. Oh, he's lost the ball. A rare error from the Dolphins. Only their 2nd incomplete set of the day. Penrith have possession, 40 away from the Dolphins line. Are you sensing this, blocker?
Oh,
That it could be 2 the difference in a short while.
it's amazing what pressure starts to do. He's got that try at 1 back. They're in that attacking zone again, the Panthers.
Taylor stung by that. He was due to come off anyway. That's his last run. Fisher Harris will go back on for him. As the Panthers almost through. Important tackle, Kafusi on Tolau there. Cleary takes a run at them. Changes angle, looks to offload. 15 from the line on play 4. Penrith down by 8. Schneider right to the line. Put down there. Maybe not gone both ways. No, just against the Dolphins.
Yeah, just trying to come and put the pressure on there. Jake Averillo knocks the ball into a Panthers player. Fisher Harris coming back on. Yeah,
he's back on. It was interesting. I watched it with one way on the play and one on off it. Jake would have seen this too. They told Patea, slow down, mate. We're going to just see if that was a head knock. And they then get him off as a HIA. It was a scheduled change. Fisher Harris coming on, and then at the last moment, they thought, oh, let's check this. So he's actually off as an HIA. Fisher Harris back on. Cleary from the scrum base. Laurie with the ball. Laurie's beaten too. Oh, Dane Laurie! You beauty! His first 4-pointer of the season. It is all Dane Laurie. No Dylan Edwards, no problem.
Well, you talk about players who have got balance. Dane Laurie. Wonderful play here from the scrum base. Cleary just brushes out from the scrum. Gets the football in the second man play straight to Dane Laurie. He knows exactly what to do. What wonderful balance. Takes off. A couple of attempts to tackle on him. They can't make the tackle. Penrith just like that. Back-to-back tries. The champion side they are. Look at that for a bit of footwork. Well, Fenn. Great play there from Laurie.
I may have the greatest bit of trivia of all time. I'm sure Dane Laurie celebrated his birthday as well. Can you believe that? The two Penrith try scorers in the space of a few minutes. And birthdays yesterday. Laurie's 25.
Is that another first?
That's another 100 from the crowd. It's 100 cash. Not my money. That's the first time ever in rugby league that's happened. Birthday boys tries back-to-back in the space of a few minutes. Laurie, his 10th game for the year. And his first try back as a Panther. You sensed it, now it's happened, and now only if Cleary lands this, only that penalty goal the difference between the teams. He does have to kick it, Nathan. He's 11 in from touch, 19 and a half out. This to get it back to 26-24. Nathan Cleary, crowd back into the game. Cleary successful. 50 points scored today. 2 the difference, Jake.
An amazing performance from Dane Laurie. He's been so good for the Panthers at fullback, filling in for Dylan Edwards this season. This is his 4th game in the number 1, and across the first 3 games, he's averaged an amazing 240 metres doing his best Dylan Edwards impersonation. He's amassed over 20 tackle breaks, 2 try assists, and now a try in that time. Really enjoying his time back here in his junior club after a couple of turbulent seasons at the Tigers, and that is his first ever try at Bluebet Stadium as well.
Okay, Sako with the kick-off. The big question blocker. And with a run back, who wins from here?
Well, I don't doubt the Panthers. I mean, they're on a roll now. Back-to-back tries. Cleary's starting to get involved more.
Yes, now had 5 runs at the line today. Nathan Cleary, 26-24 is the score.
Helps when you're playing at home too.
And there's a penalty there. It started to even up in the second half.
Cleary wanting to get on with it quickly too.
6-4 penalty count, Penrith. 5-3 the set restarts.
Get the sense that they're on a roll here.
They lost Paul Alamotti just before half-time with a broken arm. Fisher Harris with the ball for Penrith.
Stand now! Wait!
Kenny Schneider get off there for Sorensen. On halfway, bit of a wrestle with Pengai Jr. and Stone. Kenny, Cleary, dummy, outside, Laurie with it, another step. Stepped out of the tackle of Platt. He's got some big Supercoach numbers now, Laurie. There's Tolau and Schneider and Cleary a little wider this time. Nice combo there. Penrith 35 from the Dolphins line. They're on the charge. Moses Leota, Laurie to Smith to dummy. He's 25 away. Big set from Penrith. Last tackle play. Schneider is the kicker. He's going to put it out Maverick Guy's way. Asako's getting close. Cleary got it. One-handed pass. It was fielded by Avarillo. Dolphins get the ball back. A close call.
Yeah, they did well to scramble there, the Dolphins. Just have they got something left here? A lot of players on their haunches. Had to do a lot of tackling in the last 10 minutes. Guy Jr. now with a good carry. Geez, been good this afternoon.
Hold! Please!
Dolphins hang on, trying to weather a bit of a Panthers storm there. Bostock's come in for a run from the wing.
Jimmy, Mo! Go forward.
He's had 7 tackle busts today, but 5 in 1 run in the first half.
Marcus.
Last tackle for the Dolphins. The energy levels are a little low here. They could do with a little run of possession. Oh, Katoa's been hit again after kicking there. How will they view that one? Taruva got it. He's back up on his feet. And
well, it's nearly
Panthers
exactly
with the ball.
Nearly exactly the same. He's on one leg as he kicks downfield.
Kenny! Go on.
Guided by the impact of the tackle. Stolo gets it, but he just puts his head down. No arm contact, just burrows into it. Yeah, so I'm with you. Based on the previous call, Penrith 13 short of halfway. 12 to go. Is it a case of next scorer wins here? He's now well over the 100 metres for the day. Now goes for a run. Lucy there. Man down low was Stone. Panthers on the last. Cleary, he's tackled as he kicks by Kafusi. Will challenge for it again. Asako gets it. Adam G. Not worried about the challenge on Cleary. And the Dolphins have the ball. Tabuai Fido. The challenge on the kicker is the difference between the sides. That's where the penalty goal came. That's why we're still talking about it in the context of the match at 26-24. Kafusi on this run.
It'd be amazing here. You know, the Panthers down on numbers with all their State of Origin players not playing, but they're used to winning. They're used to getting in these sort of positions. Still behind on the scoreboard, but you'd like to back them in if you're a betting man.
Katoa across, kept going by Bromwich, across to Bostock. He kicks over the head of Laurie. He'll need it to pull up. Ooh, it's 7 tackles. The Panthers would like it over again. Jack Bostock. Laurie sprinting back. Panthers are all onside. Panthers off and running.
Yeah, I like the urgency of the Panthers to get back behind that 20-metre line so they can restart pretty quickly. You notice a couple of times they're trying to play that real up-tempo game. Got off the field now.
Yeah, short and sharp. Very effective stint by the Panthers, number 8. Liam Henry back on the field now. Kenny, Tolau, Cleary, dummy, held by Plath. Just inside the Dolphins half. Kenny, he's gone well. He's proving very elusive. Now an offload. Kenny and Cleary. Change of direction. Wrap around there. Dolphins defence scrambled here. Sorensen with the ball. There's definitely another score in this Panthers side, you would think. Cleary offloading. Nichols the man with the tackle. Last for Penrith. It is Cleary. He's going to bomb it. It'll come down 10 metres out. Not his best. It's loose. Smith can't clean up. Dolphins shield the ball. Oh, it's picked up by Hamiso with a foot on the line. We've got a penalty to Penrith anyway for pushing the back.
Well, they would have got the ball back anyway. Gee, they're good at mounting pressure, aren't they? Smith caught in a funny position. Lindsay Smith just too tall to bend down and pick that ball up.
What a challenge from the Dolphins.
They're challenging.
On field.
Well, they come like 2 areas there. Number 1, the push in the back, and number 2,
and then he steps out.
The hammer with his foot on the sideline when he picked the ball up.
There's the clincher. Adam G says then he steps out. I mean, like that, they could win the challenge and still not get the ball. So
want a breather.
Yeah.
Slow it down a little bit.
By the way, there's an interesting stat about Penrith. The last 10 minutes of games this year, only 22 points in total. So the last 10. Not that they need
Ball's knocked backwards from Penrith. It's playing at this stage.
They're only 2 behind.
They don't like it when they're trying to play catch up, when they're trying to run that scoreboard down. 26-24.
Players are competing for the ball at this stage.
Okay,
Field position now for the Panthers.
they've cleared Farnworth's challenge on Smith. They're going for the ball. You can get shoulder to shoulder.
At this point here, Herbie Farnworth pushes the Penrith player, which denies him opportunity to get to the ball.
Right,
Challenge is unsuccessful.
There we go. And then, well, no matter. They got the penalty. Look out. 9 to go. Not so long ago, the Dolphins led by 14. They jumped to that 14-point lead in the 56th minute. The Panthers are on a rush here. They're on a heater. Henry with the ball. They won 19 from the Dolphins line.
Just think back to the first half when the Dolphins' defence, when they were fresh, was great on their goal line. See if they can just get that courage up again to try and stop this set.
Another set restart on play 1. Cleary, Laurie, Isaac Tungo. He's had some moments today.
Move, Jesse!
He's 11 from the line now. Kenny, Henry up front, bustles his way to within 5 of the line. Kenny has a little sneaky look to the right. He'll pass that way. Laurie with it. Outside men moved up. Laurie still elusive. A dummy very much Cameron Munster-like there. 12 from the line. 4 tackles up Penrith. Kenny with it. To the right. Tolau now. Short to Smith. Farnworth wrapped his arms around the ball there. Last play. Schneider is the kicker. A dab. It's a good one. Right at the padding. It's anyone's ball. An absolute scramble. And the Dolphins only just with Nicarima.
Oh, what about that? Deliberately kicked for that upright. The padding around the post. Ball comes off. Look at the scramble from both sides. Look where Nicarima comes from. Cleans it up there. What about this for pressure?
I think it hit the post twice. Did it hit the padding twice? I think it did. Hit it on the first attempt, hit it on the second. Might drop out. Dolphins go long. Bounce it. Oh, not an easy one. Oh, not an easy one at all for Fisher Harris. He was looking at it like it had spiders on it.
Especially late in the game too.
So a good gain in metres for the Dolphins there. Play 2, Penrith. 32 metres away from the line. Outstanding start to your Fox League Sunday ticket. Panthers chant is up. I'm prepared to say next scorer does win here. It is Fisher Harris. Offload back to Kenny. Then another offload. It's still on for the Panthers. Across to Laurie. He's beaten another. He got past Jesse Bromwich and lost the ball.
He lost it too. Is he saying there's a strip involved? They're going to challenge it.
Toddy coming in to tackle 4. Panthers is challenging the decision to knock on. I believe it.
Challenger will go silent as they wait for this one. Dane Laurie, he was very quick to fire.
Yeah, he looked pretty confident, didn't he? Straight up to his feet. To challenge straight away.
Well, he was hit over the top.
It's just a tackling action from Isaiah Katoa. We're just seeing if possession is lost from Dane Laurie.
Certainly no strip over the top.
Bit accidental with the arm coming through, made it.
I tell you what,
knock
though,
the ball out.
they are lucky it's not proven a strip because it'll be a shot at goal from almost in front. If they found a,
the ball comes away and then uses the ground to regather. Challenge is unsuccessful.
There you go. So back with the referee's call, and Penrith have lost their challenge.
Well, he's saying, Dane Laurie, that he tried to re-grip the ball after it had been lost on the way down. Hit the ground before he could actually get it. So,
having said next scorer wins, do you think there are any more points in the Dolphins?
Okay, guys, wind down.
It's really Tabuai Fido or nothing for mine. Like he might run 80 metres.
Not in the field position they're in at the moment. They've got to get a bit of luck. They've got to try and force an error.
Jesse, James.
They'll be lucky to,
Yeah, James, wind with your hooker.
if they get to their kick.
About the battle of the fullbacks between them. 40 runs today, over 300 metres, 13 tackle busts, and 3 tries.
Let go, Jesse.
Clash of the ones. Ball with Farnworth, and a high tackle. That gives the Dolphins.
Well, there's a nice little piggyback upfield.
Well, I'm saying that they've put the brakes on. There's no urgency at all. It is only a 2-point lead, boys. You're playing Penrith, but they are doing those little things in slow motion at the moment. 6 minutes is a long time.
Only the 2 errors from the Dolphins too in this game. Been a mighty effort. 34 from 36.
Just inside the Penrith half. Plath has worked hard. Going to play the number 9, Kerr with the ball. His 11th hit up, Josh Kerr. He's given good value off the bench. Katoa, Nikarima, put down. Look out! Alarm bells! Talau with it! Where's the support? Tungo was looming. One drop ball. It came from Lemuelu. And the Panthers are on the attack. Penalty in front. And Sidman as well!
No.
Penalty in front, 30 metres out.
I reckon they'll go for touch here.
Kerr set to the bin.
It's right in front, Andrew. What do you do?
Oh, Cleary, he has to go for 26 all. And then, knowing that the Dolphins are 1 man short for the ref, though there is debate about it. The call comes from the sideline, the 2. Nathan was asking, do we roll it on?
Oh, do we roll the dice here?
Well, the fact that you know you're playing 12 for the rest of the game, I think that's the clincher on the decision.
Yeah, get him in the bank first, say.
Yep.
To give me, really, isn't it? But don't mock him.
Yes, well, I just hope he hits the post again. That's what I want. I want to see him hit the post and go over. Then you can say you were there on this day. Where were you when? Cleary, this is the man on the comeback. So, effervescent fans in the background, letting the Dolphins know about the decision. Cleary on return for 26 all. He might need a field goal after this. From in front, Cleary successful. They've come back from 14 down. Under 5 minutes to go. A great game of rugby league and 26 all.
As you were saying, Andrew, the field position has really hurt the Dolphins. The last 10 minutes, you could throw a blanket over them. Been a wonderful effort, but did they have the energy to get up the other end of the field? They tried to force the issue. The Panthers strike.
Okay, 4:40 on the clock. Possession is king from here on. Interesting kickoff by Asako, low and hard. And taken by Pateo to run it back. I look at him, they may have cloned Moses Leota while we weren't watching Penrith. And produce this Pateo. Now Fisher Harris with it. If it is a field goal play, how early is too early? Is it your first chance you get? Penrith go field goal, or with a 1-man advantage, do they play for the try?
You've got to get in the right field position first. A bit too far out now.
How good's this bloke been? He has had a huge role to play. Fisher Harris bumping run. 5 short of halfway on the 4th. Penrith with Cleary, shape to kick, step again, clipped there by Plath.
Is he tripped?
He's saying it's a trip.
So what? If he's got his hands out, the referee said. If he sticks his leg out, you can't do that.
Schneider with a bomb, has to be defused. Emerson Tabuai-Fidow with it. Dolphins have the ball with 12 men. 3.5 to go, 26 all. Was it a trip? You be the judge at home. Absolutely it was.
Turn it up.
Absolutely it was. He'll be put on report at the next stoppage, I would think, but that's too late for the penalty. In front, 48 metres out. Dolphins with it, 15 short of halfway. Remembering, Asako can kick them long range. Farnworth, I don't think he'll muck about. Stone, Nikarima, Kafusi, then offloading. Avarillo, juggled down the sideline. Asako with it, back into Avarillo. Great tackle there to Ruva. 10 metres from the line, the Dolphins through 4. Nikarima, Tabuai-Fidow, Katoa, batted on from Farnworth. Bostock with the ball, back in field, beats a couple. Do they want a field goal now? It is Katoa with it. He's not thinking field goal at all. He kicks looking for Asako. Dolphins have got it. Ball on the deck. Penrith, they may regret that, the Dolphins. They could have had a shot from right in front.
And he had plenty of time. No pressure put on there. Katoa, he was in perfect position. Went for the crossfield kick. I thought he would have went for the snapshot there. No pressure put on him. They didn't chase out from marker.
I don't think they get another chance, do they? For a field goal. What an exciting, attacking raid by the Dolphins. One man short with Kerr in the sin bin. And now Cleary, out the back, Schneider, Tungo with it, then on for McLean. He's short of halfway. Smith, Schneider, they've only used 3 in this set. Trying to get away from Stone. That's not easily done. Play 4, just their side of halfway. Eisenhuth, Cleary, held it up nicely. Laurie, great hands, Geyer, Taruva with the ball for Penrith. They're wide out on the last tackle.
Do they have a shot here?
90 seconds to go. Cleary with it, takes the shot, on return, down it comes, short and wide. Bostock has it for the Dolphins. Wouldn't have that have been a headline. Cleary returning. Tabuai-Fidow with the ball.
He just didn't even second guess himself there. As soon as he got the ball, the opposition was in a position down the other end of the field. Not Cleary. As soon as he got the chance, snapshot.
Farnworth on play 3. 3 to go in the set. Penrith may get one more long-range shot here. Tabuai-Fidow plays it. Lemuelu. Panthers fans thought a forward pass. Last tackle. They need a long kick. Katoa. He kicks it on the angle. One bounce. Laurie with the ball. 37 seconds on the clock. They will get a field goal shot, the Panthers. Play 1's on the 40. You know, all the focus is on the 7. Nathan Cleary on return. Eisenhuth, Schneider, Taruva. Taruva beats 1. Back for Schneider. Kept alive. Now it's Cleary. Cleary offloads. And McLean is held up just short of halfway. They used up a lot of time with all that passing. Cleary with the ball on halfway. Little outfield angle grubber. Cleary's got it back for the Panthers. Kept it alive on the fingertips. Full-time siren goes. Panthers on the rush for the corner. And the Dolphins defence gets across to make the tackle on Scotty Sorensen. Look at the Dolphins. 5 of them. How do they get set for golden points? 26 all. After the Dolphins led by 14, and the Dolphins down a man. Extra time blocker.
Yeah, what about Nathan Cleary backing himself there? First, not only the shot at field goal just a little bit before, but backs himself with a little grubber kick in and behind the line, gets the ball back. Here's the attempted field goal a little bit earlier. What about just heads-up play straight away with the grubber kick? Here's the field goal again. So I'll tell you the story. He hit it pretty well.
Well, the Panthers are the 4th most successful side in golden point games. They've played 22 previously for 12 wins. The Dolphins are about to enter only their 4th period of golden point. Obviously, the field goal shooters, the focus will be on there. 11 times, Penrith have won with a field goal.
Stay tight, defend like fuck. Your position in possession, okay? We're still playing ourselves in this one.
Field, position, and possession. The 2 key factors there. Now the Dolphins hub.
I don't think I'll be giving Nathan Cleary too much instruction. He's good enough to know what's going to happen or what he can do. You saw there the last 5 minutes, wanted his hands on the football. That's a great player. First game back for a long, long time, and he wants to make the difference.
Blocker Osako has kicked 5 field goals in his career. Cody Nikarima, 1. Penrith, of course, Cleary is all the focus. 15 field goals.
What a game.
and can, as I say, write a headline on return here. Having had 2 sideline conversions hit the post, Wayne Bennett, he's seen it 1,000 times before in his career. Here we go again. I'm clear. How about them at the poker table, these two? How are they keeping their heart rate down right now, Blocker?
It worries them too much. You're right, Wayne would have seen it plenty of times.
Standing by to go, Blocker to go to 4 Pines Park, of course, for Manly and the Titans. Back-to-back rugby league here on Fox on a Sunday. Then into the Bulldogs and the Cowboys tonight.
Super Sunday.
That's it. Well, this is Golden Sunday with a Golden Point game to start. Dolphins will have first use of the ball.
What about Laurie at the back here for the Panthers, taking on Edwards' job? 25 runs, 211 metres. What an effort, and a try to boot. A good TB.
So they still have 12 men. Just over 4 minutes of this first period of Golden Point will be with 12 men.
You know the difference between all the halfbacks and the prop? Leary, 9 runs. Love it when he runs the ball.
Golden Point underway. Dolphins with the ball. They made a very late change there, getting Pengai Jr. on for Stone. They virtually did it in the last seconds of the break. So Pengai Jr. back out there. Would he be going to offload deep inside his own half? Kafusi with the ball, the milestone game for Felix.
Didn't worry him in the first half. From the first hit-off, he tried to offload.
Well, let's see here. Pengai Jr. with it, and you've got to watch it right to the end of the tackle. He's always trying. Penrith all around the ball there. That's 4 tackles. Plath back in for Lemuelu. It's a bit far out for Osako, though I don't doubt he could kick it. They won't be going for the shot here. Katoa with the long kick from halfway. Laurie underneath it. Tabuai Fido led the chase. The 2 fullbacks have been magnificent today. Laurie is 26th carry and well over 200 metres. Now McLean with it. Second game of first grade. Finds himself in Golden Point. The Panthers with the ball. Isaac Tungor. That's the third. 15 inside their own half. Cleary has 2-point field goals previously, so we know he can kick long. 5 inside their own half. Kenny, great runs. Right up over halfway. Quick play the ball. Back for Cleary. Shot from 42 metres. They're all running at home. Nathan Cleary is back. Jeez. Nathan Cleary is all of that. Cool as a cucumber. His first game since round 10. Golden Point field goal. Penrith erupts. That is a magic moment in season 2024. Is that the launch of the run towards a 4th premiership in a row? Nathan Cleary, quite unbelievable blocker.
Yeah, and it's a 2-pointer too. Outside the 40, from 40 out. That's unbelievable.
That's right, they win 28-26. Boom! Cleary, 16th field goal of his career.
Look at that.
Crowd waiting, and over. That is a perler. Call him the Prince, the King, whatever you like, the Duke of Penrith. He's got to have some sort of royal tag, doesn't he? Nathan Cleary.